Do you know, she was 40 a while back. She rang me up and said, I'm 40. I said, I know, round the waist. No, seriously. She said, I'm 40. I said, well, we can't wait for that party to celebrate. I said, come up to London. I said, come up to London, we'll have a few drinks. So she spoke, sooner as she was there packed. Before I could finish the sentence, won't you, girl, knocking on my door. And I said to her, listen, we'll get ready at my flat. Then what we're going to do is we'll take the train. I said, we'll take the train because we'll want a few drinks and we don't want to be, you know, picked up by the police. I said to her, have you ever been picked up by the fuzz? She said, no, but I've been swung round by the boobies. Hang on. Anyway, so, we got to the tube. It was ever so busy, because we were rush hour. And she's standing there. First train comes up. Oh, it was ever so busy, couldn't get on. She said, I'm not getting on, I'm claustrophobic. I said, well, I won't be taking you to a gay club then. No, she said, I can't get on. I said, come on, we've got drinking to do. Anyway, next train, no, I'm not getting on. Next train, I'm not. Anyway, by the 5th train, I said, come on, Lisa, we've got to get on. So she agreed. Next train came in. Obviously, it was as full as a fat girl's sock. So we got on it. Oh, well, I slithered on. We got her on eventually. 2 men in a wheelbarrow helped us. So we've got her on, and it's ever so tight in that train. People crammed up by each other. Oh, I thought she's got lucky. Lovely businessman she was crammed up by. All the suit looking lovely. I thought, yeah. I thought she'll be pleased. Oh, no. Couple of stops down, her face is like thunder. Really was like thunder. I thought, oh God, here we go. Anyway, eventually, next stop, she says to him, excuse me. She said, do you mind telling me what is in your trousers that keeps poking into me? No. He said, actually, that's my pay packet. She said, bloody hell, you must have a great job. You've had 2 rises since Piccadilly Circus. Anyway, not that bad, because actually 2 stops later, it was 2, wasn't it? Oi, Belle. 2 stops later, they all got off, didn't they, yeah? So we could sit down. We thought, oh, that's nice. And I thought, oh, she'll be in a better mood. And we looked up, look who's in front of us, the man in the suit again. He is sat in front of us, legs open, zipped down. I thought, oh, God, she's going to go ballistic. She did as well. She leaned over to him and said, excuse me. She said, do you know your flies are open and I can see everything? He said to her, can you see the Rolls Royce? She said, no, but I can see the little red Mini with the 2 flat tyres. Worse still, she offered to blow him up. Hiya. Isn't she a tramp? Here we go. Not quite tall, is it? What's that? That's wet. She's wine and dined on mulligan stew, and never wished for turkey. She's hitching height and drifted too from Maine to Albuquerque. Alas, she missed the Beaux-Arts ball, and what is twice as sad? She was never at a party when they honoured Noel Coward. His social circle moves too fast for her. Her whole Bohemia is the place to be. She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She loves the theatre but never goes late. She never bothers with people she hates. She calls them. That's why this lady is a tramp. She doesn't like barricade with barons and earls. Won't go to Harlem in ermine and pearls. She never dances with all of those girls. That's why my Lisa, she's a tramp. She likes the free, fresh wind in her hair, life without care. She's broke, that's oak, hates California, it's cold and it's damp. That's why my Lisa is a tramp. She likes the free, fresh without care. She's broke, that's all. Hates California, it's cold and it's damn. That's why my Lisa is a tramp. And I love her, 'cause she's a tramp. And I love her, and I only wish I'd travel her way. I wish that I could travel her way. Yeah, I wish that I could travel her way. 'Cause she's a lady, but a tramp. Where's my godmother?
What, your fairy one?
Hey, I had a bottle of champagne before I came on, I have to admit. She was meant to be my bodyguard. Anyway.
They wouldn't let her through. They wouldn't let her in.
Did anyone recognise that that was from,
What?
Alright, yeah. From Lady and the Tramp, Disney, innit?
Yeah.
And I'm actually around here with all my lovely Disney friends. Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Earlier I saw you all come in, you look lovely. And I saw